My Role and Responsibilities as a Qualitative Researcher by Deborah Crawford. Adjectives that describe the role of a qualitative researcher. Open-minded. A qualitative researcher focuses on natural settings and is open-minded. Open-mindedness is the willingness to search actively for evidence against one's favored beliefs, plans, or goals, and to weigh such evidence fairly when it is available. Observant. A qualitative researcher will include two core activities, observing and interviewing. Qualitative researchers are most interested in people's behavior. Observing is the most important of these activities because it provides the most accurate information about people, their tasks, and their needs. Good listener. Part of being a good qualitative researcher involves listening to subjects when they answer questions or share their thoughts about a product or service. Researchers usually have strong listening skills and show interest in hearing what the other person says, even if they have different beliefs. Good listening skills include responding to comments and questions, treating the other person with respect, and showing curiosity. Positionality in qualitative research implies that the social, the historical, and the political location of a researcher influences their orientations. They are not separate from the social processes they study. Positionality is an important consideration in qualitative research because it not only directly influences how the research is carried out, but also determines the prevailing outcomes and results because of human inclinations. The tone of the study will reflect the researcher's social makeup and will be represented in the final reports or decisions. Reflexivity is the turning of the researcher's views back onto themselves to recognize and take responsibility for their own position within the research and the effect that it may have on the situation with the participants and people being studied, the questions being asked, data being collected, and the data being interpreted. Reflexivity involves the researcher questioning their own assumptions, and it involves drawing attention to the researcher and pretending that she or he did not have an impact or influence. Researcher as instrument. In qualitative research, the researcher is thought of as a research instrument, the ability to observe details, to conduct in-depth interviews, and to reflect on the meaning of observation and interview data are all essential to the success of the study. A good researcher will be able to adjust and align the study to display their data in a harmonious way that is accurate and credible. Because the researcher is the instrument in semi-structured or unstructured qualitative interviews, unique researcher characteristics have the potential to influence the collection of empirical materials. Notes to self. Your notes to self serve the following functions. First, they are descriptive memos. You write as notes in details of time, date, activities, settings, observations, behavior, and conversations in the field. Your notes to self are where you record observations and activities that you encounter or participate in during field work. You should begin your field notes as soon as you start your field work, not when you begin collecting your oral histories. When you meet with others involved in your study and discuss important facts, including interviews, you should include notes to self about your observations and experiences. Notes to self will help you remember intricate information about these experiences. Notes will help you remember important items you tend to forget as the study goes on. These are my references. Thank you for watching my presentation.